let's go to Barnes. Hello you guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. So today is going to be kind of like a bookish vlog. Honestly, I don't have too much planned. I'm currently helping my husband take the Christmas lights off. I'm doing the easy part. Of course, he's on the roof taking them off, and then I'm just putting them in the box where it goes. But I just realized that I have not opened or introduced the vlog. Today we're going to be doing some bookish things. But yeah, and then on top of that, I do want to do my nails. However, I don't know if I'll do that on camera just because I feel like I do my nails a lot in my vlogs. But yeah, it's time to do them. You guys know that I've been doing them at home and I have literally been loving it so much. But I did mention to you guys, I believe in my last vlog, that I'm currently reading Broken Vow by Sophie Lark. I literally have 4 minutes to complete the book. I'm currently on the epilogue, and you guys, I absolutely love this. And after I'm done reading that, I do want to go ahead and update my reading journal. I kind of already started to fill out like little information and kind of just made notes as I was reading. I was looking at my reading log for 2024. I believe I read a total of 54 books. And then on my Goodreads, I set a new goal for this year. I think I set it to either 50 or 60 books. But yeah, Broken Vow is the second book that I read so far this year. I kind of thought about doing a little recap of all of my favorite reads for 2024 because I was counting like the ones that I actually loved, and I think it was about a total of 20 books, but those were just my physical books. I didn't go through and see which ones I read on my Kindle. But yeah, let me know if you guys would be interested in that, or maybe I'll do like a short of my favorite reads of 2024. But yeah, so today is Friday. We have a very kind of easy free day. I think I have like 30 minutes to work before I hit my 40 hours, so I'm going to punch in later and just literally work straight through those 30 minutes. But yeah, I need to go finish helping my husband put up the Christmas lights, and then I think we'll go ahead and wrap up Broken Vow. So we're back inside already, and like I mentioned earlier, we literally have like 4 minutes left of this book. And then I also have my reading journal, that way I can go ahead and fill it out. I'm going to grab my laptop here in a little bit, that way I can update my Goodreads because I'm on the epilogue, so I already know that I absolutely love this book. And then I also have like my little markers to fill out my reading journal. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up Broken Vow. Okay, so we just wrapped up Broken Vow, and I went ahead, updated my Goodreads, and filled out my little reading journal. And then I also updated my Goodreads. I always have my Goodreads down in my little description box below in case you guys ever want to follow me, see what I'm currently reading, because I feel like a lot of times in between my vlogs, I read different books that I may not review in every vlog, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do have that below. This was definitely a 5-star read for me. This is book 5 in the Brutal Birthright series. And I've noticed that I've enjoyed every single book, even if it's not my favorite. I've enjoyed every single book in the series. However, Broken Vow, you would think that because there's cowboy boots on the cover, you would think that I would know that there was a little bit of a country romance in here, but I absolutely loved how it was done. Towards the beginning, we have all of the dark mafia vibes going, and then it feels like we get transported into literally, like, I almost felt like I was reading a cowboy country romance like Elsie Silver's books, and I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I think there's 6 books total in this series, so I have one more to read. I found that even though a lot of Sophie Lark's books I wouldn't say are necessarily my favorite, I literally enjoy her as an author because so far I have enjoyed every single book in this series. And then also during the fall, I read Monarch by her. Monarch is book 2 in that series. Book 1 is Grimstone, and that one was like a very fun, gothic, dark romance. So it was perfect for like the Halloween time. There was a book that I read by L.J. Shen, which was The Kiss Thief. And I absolutely love that one. So I kind of want to read a couple more of her books. And then there's also 2 books that I want to pick up at Barnes. So I don't know, maybe we'll go here in a little bit. I ordered a couple of things from Amazon. So first I got this little acrylic holder, but it's because right now on top of my bookshelf, I currently have my Christmas decor still. I have the little Christmas snow globe that has a Christmas tree made out of books. And underneath it, I have 3 Christmas wreaths. And as much as I love that snow globe, I really need to put away the Christmas decor. But what I got was this cute little acrylic container, and what I want to put in here are my bookmarks. And then what I also did, I ordered a pack of acrylic bookmarks because I do have a Cricut machine, so I thought it would be fun to print out a couple of my favorite quotes. And it is from A Court of Mist and Fury, and it is To the Stars Who Listen. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of make like my own bookmarks. And then it also came with like the little tassels. So yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cute to just kind of make my own bookmarks. And then of course I plan on like putting them in here. So I do have a few that I can already put in here. I don't know, I kind of want to put a little bit of decor on top of there and maybe put some of my annotating pins and highlighters in here. And then I was super excited for this tumbler. I absolutely love Hydro Jug. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I've come to love these more than my Stanley Cup. And the Stanleys, you have to buy like a little cover if you don't want anything going inside your straw. So this one, of course, already has like the straw in it and it doesn't spill. My Stanley, I've had it leak and spill like so many times. This one was inspired by a Disney princess. Let me know down below if you guys can guess who this one was inspired by. As soon as I saw that they had this one, I had to get it and absolutely love it. So yeah, so I'm going to wash it today and use it. So yeah, but let's go to Barnes. So it is definitely much later. I think the last time I vlogged was when we were walking out of Barnes&Noble, but since then we went to go grab both of the kiddos, we grabbed some dinner, ate together, so now we're just hanging out at home. But I did get the 2 main books that I went in for plus one. I have a couple of Barnes&Noble like little reusable bags and I always forget them whenever I go and I always end up just getting another one, but today I just went with a plastic one since I forgot mine. I couldn't vlog as much in Barnes&Noble because there was quite a few people. Today I went later than the time I usually do. And then on top of that, I was doing my nails. I did them off camera. I ordered some short coffin ones just because my last ones were a little bit too long and every time I cut them, it would take the coffin shape away. So I got some shorter ones. I'm not done yet because I'm going to attempt to do French white tips and I'm a little nervous, but Anyways, I'm letting the little top gel coat dry. I mean, for the most part, they're dry, but I figured I'd give them a little bit more time before I go in with the little white nail polish to create white tips. But yeah, so one of the main books that I went in for was Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I absolutely loved When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect. I actually have those in my favorites pile, and this is the third book to that series. The second book that I went in for, I literally love the cover, so I think I have high hopes just because the cover is cute. But look at the cover, it is so cute. It is Love and Lattes by Beth Reekles, and she is actually the author of The Kissing Booth. And The Kissing Booth is like one of those comfort Netflix movies. I've watched all of them like 100 times, so super excited to jump into this one. And then last but not least, I went ahead and picked up Caraval by Stephanie Garber. So the Once Upon a Broken Heart series is one of my favorite fantasy series. I absolutely love it, still think of it. Yeah, I absolutely love that series. And I kept seeing a lot of mixed reviews that it was good or it wasn't. But this one I believe takes place in the same universe as Once Upon a Broken Heart. So I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up because I've been wanting to read it for quite some time now. So I just got 3 books. There was actually quite a few reads that I wanted to jump into. And then on my Kindle, I started going through like the library and checking out authors that maybe I've only read like 1 or 2 books by them, but absolutely love them. I've been trying to find more books by that author. I found about 4 or 5 books that I want to read. So I kind of just want to jump into a lot of reading, but like I mentioned earlier, I do have an exam this weekend, so I can't read as much as I'd like. Today I'm giving myself a free day because I have been studying literally all week. I thought we'd go ahead and jump into this one, or like I mentioned, there were a couple of books that I found on my Kindle, so I may just jump into one of those. So I already kind of got my Cricut set up, and then I got the materials. I'm hoping that the little combo that I put for the tassel matches along with the Cricut material. I don't know, hopefully it comes out cute. I'm only going to make 2 today, see how they come out. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and go make our bookmarks. Fingers crossed that they come out cute. Alright you guys, so I finished the bookmarks. My camera actually died whenever I wrapped this one up, but I think they came out so cute. Of course, I need like a little more practice, but I thought these were just really cute and simple. Yeah, so of course I want to get like a little bit better. So yeah, so I just thought this was kind of like cute and simple to have. But yeah, as much as I really want to jump into one of these, I found one on my Kindle, but it's a Grumpy Meets Sunshine trope, and that is literally one of my favorite tropes ever. So I want to read this one. This one is by LJ Shin. So she actually wrote The Kiss Thief. When I read that one, I actually didn't see like any reviews. I got that one on Amazon, and I think I was just kind of browsing through the books, and that one caught my attention. It actually took me a while to start that one. I had it on my TBR for a while, jumped into it, and absolutely loved it. It's so funny. One of my subscribers had mentioned that my kids must be very like well behaved because they never hear them in the background, but like right now both of them are literally like hollering at each other. So my kids are big. They are 13 and 16. Normally for the most part I'll just tell them like, hey, I'm gonna talk to the camera really quickly, and for the most part like they leave me alone. They're really good kids, but it's so funny because I have gotten that comment a couple of times that they don't hear the kids or anything. I can literally hear them and they're both like being loud. It doesn't bother me or anything. I just think it's funny that nobody can ever really hear them. Maybe it's a good thing, but I read The Kiss Thief, absolutely loved it. So I really wanted to jump into another LJ Shin book. And this one is called Truly, Madly, Deeply, A Grumpy Sunshine Romance. So yeah, so we'll see how it is. But I think for now, we had Chicken Express for dinner and my stomach is hurting a little bit. So I think I may make myself some tea, hop into bed and get some reading done. And then I still need to do my white tips. I'm just really nervous because right now they look cute. And I feel like whenever I do the little white tip, it's going to mess them up. But yeah, so I'll probably do that here while my water boils for my tea. But yeah, let's go make our tea and jump into some reading.